One of the major unsolved mysteries in the world is Oak Island. Born in Kingsford, Michigan, Marty Lagina is a well-known treasure hunter who has gained widespread recognition thanks to the hit television program, The Curse of Oak Island. When Marty was 11 years old, a piece in Reader Digest piqued his interest in Oak Island. This early exposure stoked a lifelong fascination that would lead to his return to the island decades later, armed with greater resources and technology than the treasure hunters before him. Marty initially pursued a career far from treasure hunting. Studying engineering at Michigan Tech and law at the University of Michigan, he founded Terra Energy, a company that pioneered the extraction of natural gas from shale in Michigan. His business acumen was proven when he sold Terra Energy for $58 million. However, Marty's childhood fascination with Oak Island never waned, and his brother Rick, who also shared an interest in the island, decided to seriously pursue this dream. They bought a controlling interest in Oak Island Tours, which owned most of the island, and began what would be one of the most famous treasure hunts in modern history. Their quest has been fraught with challenges. Try to somehow connect the stone path to something right. Let's start digging, as the island is notorious for its booby traps and flooding tunnels designed to protect whatever may be hidden underground. Over the years, the dark tales circulated by the web, Alex has continued to achieve his goals without falling prey to these fictional narratives. The old tale about Oak Island states that 7 lives must be lost before the treasure can be uncovered. To date, 6 people have allegedly died, and the story predicted that 1 more would have to face the same fate while searching for the treasure. This circumstance emphasizes how crucial it is to use caution when using the internet and to share only accurate information in order to prevent the spread of false information and misunderstanding. The Lagena family, led by Alex, has played a significant role in the popular television program The Curse of Oak Island, which delves into the mysteries of the island's past. Despite rumors of his purported death, their perseverance and commitment to their quest have been demonstrated by their discoveries on the island. When they found evidence of a tunnel in Smith's Cove uplands one day, they told their brother Rick and archaeologist Lars Nien, "Of course we're going to investigate. We have to see what it looks like." They had found a well-made cave that appeared to have been purposefully constructed, and Alex had been closely examining the area to confirm its existence. They noticed small details like a slight misalignment in the cave structure that suggested it was purposefully built. This discovery increased the team's excitement and strengthened their conviction that they were about to unearth something significant. Driven to demonstrate the possible importance of their discoveries, Marty Lagina took the lead in the investigation, concentrating on the expert craftsmanship involved. They collaborated to delve deeper into the issues under Smith's Cove uplands, dedicated to resolving the Oak Island riddle. They discovered a large timber and another important round timber nearby, with the main beam standing out for its exquisite construction. It was especially exciting because scientific analysis revealed that this construction dated back to 1769, more than 20 years before the money pit was first discovered. The wood and the way it was put together seemed genuine and true to the time, which encouraged the team to dig further. A cross-shaped portion at the back resembled the timbers from the U-shaped structure they discovered at Smith's Cove last year. Smith's Cove has been full of surprises, including the appearance of several unexpected structures and the revelation of numerous previously unknown facts. As they continue their investigation, they continue to uncover clues that point to the possibility of a flood tunnel on Oak Island. May had something to do with what transpired there, something that historical records also seem to allude to. Just when they believed they were getting close, a discovery at Smith's Cove forced the Legas into their largest excavation to date, but the thrill of the enormous undertaking only heightens the team's resolve to overcome new obstacles and uncover the past. Rick Lagina and his nephew Alex are planning an exciting diving operation on Oak Island, collaborating with Tony Sampson and Dr. Lee Spence, an underwater AR archaeologist with over 50 years of experience. Dr. Spence has found over 100 ships and relics worth over $50 million. Some dating back to the 1500s, the archaeological team led by Lars Nien began looking into the circular depression on Lot 5, which they believe is part of an old man-made structure from before the 1760s lot division. They found a piece of red earnware, known as redware sunglasses, because when we see the shine of that gold and silver mate, that you could damage your eyes, that you got to prove Gar with an unusual purple and black glaze which caught Nan's attention. He suggested that people might have lived in the area even before the discovery of the money pit, Another team led by geologist Terry Matheson conducted the year's first sonic drilling operation near the garden shaft. They drilled 6 holes and checked out material from depths between 80 and 120 feet to better understand the natural terrain and potentially pinpoint the original money pit. Their focus was on a borehole named BDU5N13, which initially gave them some promising results. The team is eager to learn more about Alina's accident and whether there is something hidden on Oak Island that is being kept from us. Historian Charles Barkhouse and Alex Lagena believed that this might be a sign that B5 and 13 was close to the original money pit, possibly near a cavern that caved in back in the 1800s. Surveyor Stephen Gupp also noted that B5 and 13 was just under 5 feet from where they had previously found precious metals.
Breaking news: the Lagena brothers have just found something that made them shudder, and the once buzzing dig ended abruptly. What terrifying mystery have they concealed? The reality they discovered might never be accepted by the world. The History Channel's popular reality series, The Curse of Oak Island, has come under fire in recent weeks following the discovery of some centuries-old indigenous artifacts, which prompted local officials to shut down a large portion of the show's dig operation, causing several archaeologists to be sent packing. Fans are already speculating as to whether the Laginas and their crew will ever experience a return to normalcy, not to mention the future of Oak Island. During the final dig on the island, the Lagena brothers and their crew unearthed a bizarre find leading to the closure of Excavation. While the Lagena brothers and metal detector specialist Gary Drayton have mostly found mud, wood, and other metal implements on the 140 acres of the purportedly cursed Oak Island, they have also found a number of rare artifacts. But what precisely are these insane discoveries they managed during the final excavation in the whimsical realm of Oak Island? There is yet another challenge for the men on the Curse of Oak Island. In an effort to prevent them from digging on the island, the Canadian government intervened. Finding underground entrances to what they think is the riches was the objective. They never reached such a great height until now. This season left them, and their fans shocked when they brought such discoveries to the audience's platter. However, things will take to the next level in The Curse of Oak Island Season 10, Episode 25, when the new discoveries connect all the pieces together. So, are they close to locating the treasure? Well, fans are curious to learn this, and the hits keep coming. The next episode will solve another enigma. On Lot 5, Laird Niven resumes his excavation work. The crew will search for the secret buried beneath the triangle-shaped marsh as they move on. The team will continue digging, but they will soon get startling information that links Lot 5 to the triangle-shaped marsh. When the crew keeps digging in Money Pit, they'll also discover a remarkable discovery. They are now more prepared than ever to solve the puzzle. Marty, Craig, and Charles have been getting ready to down the 82-foot shaft for the past week. The crew didn't think there could be a tunnel underneath the shaft's terminus, since one of the sides kept sinking. They chose to independently verify it despite this theory. Charles made the decision to go first and offer his services to everybody, but he had to go through specialized training first in order to achieve this. He descended and observed the garden shaft's dropping corner. After what he had seen, the group decided to dig at the bottom to see if there were any potential tunnels nearby. Marty, though, placed a hold on it. He intended to perform a self-check but needed more time to complete his dedicated training. Meanwhile, Alex, Rick, and Peter traveled to Italy to consult Umberto Musa, a specialist in coins and artifacts from antiquity. He examined the coins and found Oak Island had some ties to the Roman Empire as well. This happened as a result of one of the coins being a Roman coin. Byzantine gold coins were weighed against another coin to determine whether or not they were genuine. Laird Niven's continuing drilling on Lot 5 resulted in their most recent finding. In the meantime, Rick kept searching for answers in the area known as Nolan's Cross, but for the time being, the group keeps looking into the enigmatic circular depression in the marsh. They discover ceramic shards and charcoal fragments that they surmise may be remnants of a cooking pot or a campfire. The lead artifact that was discovered in the swamp is examined by experts in the war room. They think it is a lead cross and that it was probably made in France. This could be proof that the French had anything to do with the Oak Island enigma. The group looked for tunnels beneath the garden shaft using a probing drill. They discovered a little quantity of wood that could be proof of a tunnel. This time, Gary Drayton uses a metal detector to check the recent spoils, while the heavy equipment operator continues his work. Two substantial iron spikes that Gary immediately finds are both dated to the 1700s. If the artifacts are actually from the 18th century, the narrator speculates that Smith's Cove flood tunnel builders, rather than the Truro Company, who built Shaft 5 in 1850, are more likely to have left them behind. Later that day, Marty Lagina and Craig Tester participate via Skype at the War Room meeting of the Fellowship of the Dig. The crew is informed by Marty and Craig that they just met Jeremy Church, a geophysicist working for Eagle Canada's seismic exploration business, who appears in Season 6, Episodes 1 and 3. The data from the extensive seismic survey of the eastern half of Oak Island that Church and the rest of the Eagle Canada team completed back in Season 7, Episode 6 has finally been analyzed. The information points to the existence of an anomaly at a depth of around 60 feet close to the southeast corner of the cave-in pit. The anomaly significantly resembles the Smith's Cove flood tunnel since it is linear and looks to be moving toward the money pit. Remember how GPR specialists Steve Watson and Don Johnston found several subterranean anomalies close to the cave-in pit in Season 7, Episode 2? One of them was located at a depth of 82 feet, and the other was located at a depth of 91 feet. Following exploratory drilling, it was discovered that 4 feet of sand were present between 99 and 109 feet below the surface. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more blues from the world of mysteries. Today, Oak Island is still a fascinating location where tourists may follow in the footsteps of the pioneers by exploring the money pit's depths and taking in the incredible find that permanently altered the course of history. The island serves as a reminder that there are still mysteries to be solved, secrets to be revealed, and treasures hiding in the most unlikely locations. Click on the video links popping up for more interesting content, and we will catch you there in a minute.